Pursuing a girlfriend's reciprocity, willpower, or total failure. There's a scenario in which a man can reveal his best traits, the true gentlemanly qualities he might not have even suspected in himself. He reveals them and loses the girlfriend. A paradox indeed. Let's talk about entering a relationship. Just like when restoring a relationship, the entry point and the conditions on which it begins matter at initiation too. Entry? What do you mean, you might ask? Fair questions. Behind infatuation and steps toward you, there's sometimes something you shouldn't be agreeing to at all. A simple example. If a cleaner works at a bank, his story will always feature the fact that he works at a bank, and only somewhere later, if at all, that he's a cleaner. For the average person, how the relationship began seems irrelevant. The moment he hears the cherished yes overrides everything that came before. If she agreed, then she loves me just like I love her. The main problem is that only after a hard breakup can a person trace the whole path of how the relationship was formed. It often seems the girlfriend enters the relationship purely out of great love and only to marry you. Unfortunately, not always. People enter a relationship just to try, out of boredom, to satisfy a sense of revenge towards someone else, because it's time to get married already. A sea of reasons. Pure love and high significance is just one of them. Can you enter a relationship from a position of need while the girlfriend is in a position of satiety or even contempt? Of course you can. I'm not saying it's always like that, but it's worth factoring in. Development of relationships that start from imbalance. As soon as you enter such a relationship, you get one bonus and one drawback. The bonus is closer contact, hence an energy channel that will keep it alive. Understanding interaction laws, you can grow your significance effectively regardless of how it started. The drawback is that since it began from imbalance, the girlfriend will never agree to a sharp role reversal. She agreed to the relationship seeing your neediness. She wants comfort, the comfort a person in the strong position enjoys when being served. Regular viewers of the channel won't be surprised that, for example, a girlfriend who went through a breakup initiated by a boyfriend will want to be in the strong position in her next relationship and use all the extras it gives. What happens if, after she agrees to the relationship, you start encroaching on the strong position or on balance? Rejection. You'll be quickly put back where, in her opinion, you belong. Won't go? Then the relationship ends. Correcting significance here is difficult, possible, but very gradual. If you don't have a clear plan how, better not start. A man's character in strong and weak positions. In a strong position, you have a very uncompromising model. There are things you tolerate and things you don't, either adapt or leave. In a weak position, you have no stable character. Wherever the girlfriend's thought flight takes her, your character shifts that way. And that's scary. Balance is needed, yet there's hardly any. The man begs and humiliates himself, stepping out of his boundaries. When he's tired, he argues and threatens to leave, then rethinks and says he loves. You may discover interesting corners of your soul where you can be sensitive, kind, and understanding, traits you may not have noticed before. That's where the bonuses of the weak position end, because the girlfriend is in the strong one and it's either adapt or leave. What if I like a girlfriend who doesn't like me back? You don't need a relationship you enter this way. You'll lose external supports, then self-respect, then the girlfriend. So, ideally, you should solve this before starting a relationship. First, forget the notion of proposing to officially date. It's unnecessary and out of place. One such proposal brings a trainload of illusions. Marriage is shared responsibility, and both people must take it. So a marriage proposal is necessary. Dating doesn't mean any responsibility. It's like taking a bank loan and thinking the money is yours. You get advanced confidence in tomorrow that isn't real. It's the most illusory illusion there is. You're dating a girlfriend when you're actually going on dates with her. You spend time romantically, you're both interested, and the relationship develops. You're dating. Even without an official label, With an official yes, you convince yourself everything is fine, even when it isn't, even when it's very not fine. By not making such proposals, you keep a clear head and can properly reflect on the situation and your position. This saves you from many mistakes and wasted time. You only have one life.